Dwyane Wade.
Added to my sister. And so I grew up in the inner city of Chicago. Yeah. And 59th and Prairie is the street I grew up on. And it's a photo in my book, and it's one of my favorite photos of the complex that I grew up in. And my sister and I shared a room. And we shared a room. At first, we didn't have a bed, right? So we shared a room, we didn't have a bed.
Where were you sleeping?
We were sleeping on the floor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we sleep on the floor. I mean, we're like, it's people see me now and they be like, you was not poor. No, we were poor.
Wow.
Like this was real. So first we were sleeping on the floor, and then eventually, I remember we got a bed. We had one bed to share, and I would go to bed at nights crying because I was hungry, or whatever. Like when that stomach, that hunger is different. And lucky enough to eat once, sometimes twice, a day, whatever the case may be, but sometimes it may not happen. And so I would cry all the time. And my sister would always tell me every night to pray. She'd be like, pray, ask God for what you want, right? And so I would do that. She would always tell me before it was time to go to bed, because my stomach was hurting so bad. She'd be like, listen, go into your dreams, go into your visions, picture the world that you want. Right, and so every night that was the thing I was excited about. I was excited to go to sleep, so I can go into this imaginary world of like, okay,
I'm warm, I'm full,
like everything you think about, you think about food, hot food, but that's where my visualization came from. Wow. And so as a kid, I would always visualize what I wanted for my family, what I wanted for my mother, what one day I wanted for my dad, what I wanted for myself, like so forth and so on, right? And I just carried that vision everywhere I went, because that was the thing that made me feel the best. And so I never lost it, because that feel of like, oh, let me go into my own world. And in my own world, everything's perfect. And so I would try to go into that world all the time.
So at the moment Dwyane said this, is just it reminds me of like imagination works, visualization works, because if you visualize the things that you don't have, your subconscious doesn't know the things that you have or not. So basically, if you just imagine and stick with it, and eventually will develop your literally the stuff that you vision. So that's the moment Dwyane visioned. He was so broke, he was so poor, but he was visioning that his family have like a very good wealth, that he is already food even though he's hungry. So the moment he stayed this, he just discovered that his vision works, because now he's the richest, he retired, and now he's #1 basketball player. His wife is a movie actress. So now from being broke, he became wealthy, and then he just literally changed his life around. So hope that you guys learned something from this, and then I'll see you guys in the next video.